I'd agree with that assessment.
You read that?
Yeah, I just watched the tip of your pen there.
And you agree that you're hyper intelligent?
Oh, absolutely. Why is it that somebody can say that they're really good at sports or really good at football or they're really good at their job and then they're confident, but the moment someone admits that they're intelligent, suddenly they become arrogant?
Something tells me you already know the answer to that.
Yeah, I guess I do. People who see intelligent people as arrogant do so because they themselves know that they're morons. Sorry, no offense.
Uh-huh. So we can both agree that you're hyper intelligent, but can we both agree that with great intelligence comes at least a bit of insanity?
Maybe a little bit. You think I'm crazy? Remembering two different realities?
When did this split happen?
We'll get to that.
So you remember Diane, your partner, being killed in a police station shootout. And that's what set you on this crusade of revenge against Colin Donovan.
No, revenge? No. Not revenge.
Justice, then?
Closure.
You know, you describe these events really well. If I didn't know better, I think you really believe they happened.
Well, I did.
But Diane wasn't killed in a police station shootout. She was killed by a serial killer.
Yes, in the bar. That night that Smokey paged me. I never made it to his house that night. I remember that too.
Odd. You know, repressed memories or people that rewrite memories don't generally remember the actual events.
I remember them both. In this timeline, she was killed by a serial killer. In the other timeline...
Interesting.
What?
Timeline. I'm starting to see the motivation for your delusion. You're trying to create a solution to your problem. You know there's no such thing as time travel.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. That's hot.
My soul ain't for sale, baby. Throwing your chips and walk. She smiled at me slightly. Enjoy your whiskey, boy. I'll be sure to see you shortly after dark.
You, Princess.
What? Time is of the essence here, gentlemen. And lady. Come on, let's do this.
Come on in here, motherfucker. Bring your ass in here. What are you waiting for? Come on in here.
Look, Carlos. We know the Cucho cartel's got a multi-million-dollar deal going down on the coast of Florida. Our intel says it's at 10:30 a.m. in Miami, but we don't know where. And I'm guessing you do. Where is it?
I don't know.
Jax?
I'm sorry. I just messed up that whole facial symmetry thing you had going on there. Let's try this again. Where is the deal going down?
Miami-Dade, that's all I know. I swear.
He's so cute when he's playing dumb.
Okay.
Jax, who's gonna talk?
Oh, I'm so used to them hanging on for a couple more hits. Oh, don't pass out on me now! Remember that song? Hey! Let's try this again. Where is the deal going down?
It's in Miami. Just 3 miles south of the county line.
What was your name again?
Fuck off.
Wow. Feisty. That's a sexy name. I personally like fuck you. And I've heard your mama, go to hell, fuck your bitch ass. But I'm gonna say that my favorite has to be slurp my butt, you chode smoker. Beat that.
Fuck.
So let's try this again. Where is the deal going down?
Okay.
No, wait. Before you say anything, I want you to think really hard about this. Because about right now, you know what the rest of us knew when we walked in here. Today is the day that you die. Now, what you have to decide is, do you want to go out like a punk-ass white bitch who talks shit to her pimp? A busted jaw, black eyes, mush for a forehead, mush that used to be a highly dense and protective skull? Or do you want to go out like a big, manly black man with balls the size of a Dodge Daytona and take 2 to the head? Now, are you a pimp? Or are you my bitch?
Alright. I'm gonna be a pimp. The deal's taken down.
I got it. 5 miles north of the park.
Yeah.
Mickey? Looks like you're my bitch after all. Good night, my prince.
Deal's gonna be 5 miles north of the park. Jackson. Honey, I think he's dead.
You want me to make sure?
Investigation, interrogation. Do what you want because nothing is clear. Who can you see? The truth that sets you free. Who holds the key? Open the door, I only wanna get out.
¿Algún problema, Carolina?
Claro que no.
Ya veremos esta vez.
¿Alguna vez te he quedado mal?
May we proceed now, Mr. Dexter?
Of course, Your Honor. I apologize for the delay.
Mr. Larson, you may call your next witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state calls Thomas Mitchell to the stand.
Mr. Mitchell, take the stand. Mr. Mitchell, please.
Sorry, Your Honor.
State your name for the record.
I'm Thomas Mitchell,
And where are you employed?
Stryker Entertainment Group.
Mr. Mitchell, on October 4th of last year, did you have a meeting with Mr. Colin Donovan?
Yes, I did.
And what was the purpose of that meeting?
To discuss the future of the company.
And at any time, did Mr. Donovan inquire about a possibility of a merger between your company and Lake Enterprises?
No, he did not.
I'm sorry, what?
No, he did not.
So, there's this priest, right?
Alright.
And he runs this cathedral, and his bell ringer dies.
Okay.
So he puts an ad in the paper, and then he hears a knock at the door. He goes to the door, and on the other side there's a guy with no arms at all.
Paraplegic. Right, okay.
No, a paraplegic is paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh. Quadriplegic. Alright.
No, Mickey, quadriplegic has no use of his arms and legs. That's quad, four.
Oh.
Do you want to hear the rest of this joke or not?
Not really, man. I mean, your jokes always seem to suck.
Dude, you cut me deep.
I'm sorry, Doctor. Sorry, man. Sorry, it was good. It was good. You know, it was good. I like your jokes. You ready for it?
Yeah. Hey!
Am I too much for you or what?
Yeah, you may got the big guns with all the strength and power, but I got the speed.
Oh.
Everybody knows that speed always beats power.
Ooh, you got the speed. All right. Maybe that's why Caroline treats you like her bitch.
I am not Carolyn's bitch, all right? We just have a very unique relationship.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't know. I just don't get you two. You know. I mean, don't get me wrong. You both have your qualities, but I don't know. You just don't seem like a perfect fit. Take me and Sarah, for example.
I'd like to take Sarah and toss her off a very tall bridge into a very cold river.
What's wrong with Sarah?
Well, I mean, she's a little first grade teacher. I don't know why the hell Donovan even has her in the mix. She can barely even handle the gunplay.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? She handles herself very well.
Well, as in, she can survive.
She's just not like us, man. You know, I mean, she doesn't have our kind of backgrounds.
Precisely why she has no fucking business being here with Donovan's group.
Because, you know, she has her place, man. You know, same as everybody has their place. You know what I mean? Diamond and Jax. I mean, shit, dude, even Doughboy has his place. You know, and like you have your place, you know? At the, into Caroline's leash.
I can't believe it. Motherfucker.
What's that up there? Oh, shit.
Wait, is that the phone? Saved by the bell.
Yo. All right. Mr. Donovan requests our presence.
Oh, chip, cheerio, Big Ben, spotted tea, let's go.
Let's go.
This court is adjourned.
Good work, Caroline. You and the others have truly outdone yourselves this time.
No, the thanks all belongs to you. If everything hadn't been so organized, we wouldn't have been able to set it up.
Well, there are still a few strays, but we're working on them.
Who's left to sign on?
The Kucha Cartel, the Capellos, and a few of the houses in Japan. The others are inconsequential and will come on board in time.
Miss Winters?
Looks like you're being summoned.
I guess so. See you back at the office?
Of course.
Holy Mary, Mother of God. Who was the first man on the scene?
Detective Lorenzo.
Shit, is he?
Donovan? Yeah.
Hey there, Mike. What's up?
Not much. About a minute away from breaking the case.
You are, huh? What do you got there?
Hold on, I got one more thing to check out.
You got solitaire on that thing?
Yeah, I got a really cool driving game too. You're supposed to run over as many pedestrians as possible. Want to try it?
No, that explains your driving record, though.
Ah, I got it.
Let's hear it.
All right, obviously we got a hit here. And you know my theory about Colin Donovan's hit team.
Yeah.
All right, 2 months ago, Colin Donovan was indicted for insider trading. Today, the star witness was set to testify against him.
So?
Half an hour ago, all charges were dismissed against him. The star witness had nothing to say, changed his story.
Yeah, so it happens all the time.
Look, stick with me on this. Our main target here was our boy Carlos. He was obviously beaten for intel, but I think they got what they needed on the computer.
What do you say that? There was no prints on the computer.
Right. No prints on the computer, not even Carlos's. Means they used it and wiped it down. Now, shortly after Carlos and friends were wiped out, a multi-million-dollar drug deal went down in Miami-Dade. But a competing family came in and busted it up. Police think it was the Ortega cartel. Now, Ortega traded the time and location of the Cucho drug deal for information on one of their own multi-million-dollar drug deals to the Louisiana State Police, who, only 45 minutes ago, made a seizure of 300,000 kilos of cocaine. This seizure almost guarantees Senator Olson re-election this fall. Now, half an hour ago, Olson weighed in on a vote against gambling in 5 parishes. No gambling in those parishes, the mob still gets to run gambling there. Now, in exchange for keeping the gambling illegal, the mob gave some dirty photographs of one Mark Johnson, district attorney for Houston, Texas, to the paper. They went up on the website about 15 minutes ago. The contrast is a little much, but other than that, I think they're quite artistic. I like how they use the neon to accentuate the shape of the prostitute's legs. If you look carefully, you can almost see inside of her...
Mike! Mike. The point.
Oh, right. Mark Johnson has recently been seen around town with a married woman, Mrs. Joanna Mitchell, wife of the man who backed out of his testimony this morning against Colin Donovan.
You do realize you're the joke of the precinct, right? There's no link to Colin Donovan for his shootout 3 years ago.
The only thing missing from the evidence locker were those coins. Smokey said Donovan was all over them.
You're basing your career and your pursuit of one of the most powerful men in the world on the ramblings of a guy named Smokey? He shot himself in the head right after he told you that.
Donovan Enterprises was one of the fastest growing companies in the world.
But a group of 7 killers is taking contracts, espionage, and blackmail. All for Colin Donovan? That's a little far-fetched, don't you think?
It's all right there, Captain. Why am I the only one who can see it?
You need to take some time off, Mike. You haven't taken a break since this whole thing happened.
I don't need a break.
You're on leave, Mike. Go home, Mike. I want this thing done right.
Look, next time you need to talk to me, pick up a fucking phone and call me. Don't send your dog to come get me.
Your request is noted. Have a seat.
What is this all about?
About 7 years ago, I started this exclusive little club you all find yourself in today. 7 men and women, professionals, the best at what you do. Shortly after I founded this little organization, I began a project known only as Blue Star. It's been a pet project of mine since its inception. And at the center of this project are a handful of ancient, very valuable coins.
Those things are nothing but trouble. I told you that 3 years ago, and I'll tell you again. I don't know what you have in mind, but I really wish you'd reconsider.
So these coins are special?
Yes, Jax, very special. They're cast from a metal that modern science can't create.
The etching, I've never seen this before. And the symbols on the bottom, it's a numbering.
We believe there to be 7 coins in all.
But there's only 6.
The 7th one is outstanding.
It's an alloy of some kind, isn't it?
Orichalcum.
What's orichalcum?
It's mercury.
So it's mercury. What's the big deal?
Mercury is an extremely dense metal, much like your head. Meaning it should be one of the strongest metals out there. Perfect for military applications.
It's also extremely toxic.
It's perfectly harmless, I assure you.
Okay, so it's hard, strong, toxic. So are Doughboy's farts. Again, what's the big deal?
We'd have a million more uses for mercury if it wasn't for one thing.
We can't keep it solid at room temperature.
Right.
In fact, we still can't. Even though you're staring right at it, what you hold in your hand is a scientific marvel. We can't duplicate the process. Whoever created these coins figured out the secret of how to keep mercury stable and solid at room temperature. But unfortunately, they took that secret to their grave some 7,000 years ago.
Mercury ore. We mine mercury. It's solid in that form.
Well, mercury ore is only 2.5% mercury. We chemically release it by heating the ore and we capture the vapors.
Again, so what?
We don't expect the little children to understand all this grown-up talk. Diamond, so why don't you just tune out and replay the latest episode of The Simpsons in your head, while those of us with IQs greater than a paperclip can savor the excitement of this find. Thank you.
A fine 3 years old.
You've been hiding this for 3 years?
Jax, as brilliant as you are, geology and chemistry is not the reason I keep you on board.
Look, Colin, clearly these coins give Jax a big heart on, but what do they have to do with the rest of us?
They're key in a special project.
Blue Star, right?
Yes. A project that has not gone unnoticed by major organizations, not the least of which being the United States government, and not to mention the major corporations that would love to know what I have cooking in my labs.
And what do you have cooking in there, Donovan?
Why don't I show you? Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 3 years, well, for some of you 7, you've been employed by me to ensure my interests, to make sure things go my way. But now it's time that you learned what it is you've been protecting. This way. Door.
Brought us all the way down here to see a hippie and a nerd. Sir, I could have gone to any comic book shop in town and seen the same shit. Excuse me, Carol.
Dr. Fish, how are you?
Is today Tuesday or Wednesday?
It's Friday, Dr. Fish.
Oh, then I'm doing just fine then.
And Helen, how are you today?
Piss off, sir. Elitist pig.
What wonderful employees you have, Mr. Donovan.
They're a tad eccentric.
They're loons. I mean, they're fucking loons.
Dr. Fish, could we trouble the two of you for a small demonstration of Blue Star?
I would highly recommend against it, sir. We are running low on the orichalcum.
You've been in there a while, haven't you, Dr. Fish?
Longer than usual, sir.
Dr. Fish, we tripled our inventory of the metal last week. Our excavation in Greece was quite fruitful.
Wonderful! Oh, God.
Dr. Fish, the demonstration.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
Well, let's get it started, shall we, Dr. Fish?
No, I told you 100 times I want you to call me Einstein.
But you said Einstein was a moron.
Yeah, he was. His unified field theory had holes big enough to plug a biomechanical engineering equation into it.
Is there some kind of big red on button we can push to get this thing started?
Yes, of course.
So you got Carmageddon on this side?
No, but if you like, I can delete all your bank accounts.
Ready, Mr. Donovan?
Friends, I present to you Blue Star.
Wow. It is a video game. A really cool video game.
Well, what do you think?
So, what you're saying is, we've been risking our lives for the past 3 years for a fucking holodeck?
No. Yes. All right. Obviously, we're still in the lab. The temperature hasn't changed. There's no change in aroma. It sounds the same. This is a very advanced hologram, but there's more.
How much more?
Dr. Fish.
While we're still in the lab, we are looking at the lab 8 years ago before Donovan Enterprises ever broke ground here. Blue Star is a window to time using a highly complex algorithm I wouldn't expect any of you to understand. We're able to create a nuclear reaction with the Orical compound and Mr. Donovan's coins to create a holographic image of the past.
So you're using the coins to power this thing? That's it? I mean, why not just plug it in the wall, so to speak?
You know, if it's a question of power, I mean, with all this money, you know, why don't you just build a reactor? I mean, why do you need the coins to generate the power?
The coins power the project, yes, but there's also a roadmap to it as well. While you may have noticed the faces on the coins, I doubt you paid any attention to the backs of them.
I did. It's just a spiral.
Wait, so time is a spiral?
Yes.
A spiral?
Yeah, there's series that time is like a string that's been pushed and crumpled all together. And where the string doubles back and touches upon itself, this can create moments of deja vu. And then there's other people that think it's just linear.
But wait, we only have 6 of the coins.
We believe there are a total of 7 coins, and the missing 7th coin is delaying our project.
You see, only with all 7 coins can we complete the roadmap to the spiral.
Exactly how old are these coins anyway?
We believe they're at least 7,000 years old.
And they contain the roadmap of time?
Wait, I mean, how is that possible? I mean, are you telling us that they knew how the timeline was going to be 7,000 years ago?
That we don't know.
Okay, so we can look at time. Who the fuck cares?
All of the answers are in here. Every one of them. I mean, I'm sure this is just a prototype, but imagine what this is going to be like when it goes portable. I mean, you could take it anywhere in the world. Am I right?
Okay, so we can look back at time. Does that mean we can change it?
No. Time travel is not possible. Is it, Dr. Fish?
Well, as cool as it would be, no. Even Einstein knew that.
Who cares about time travel? With this machine, we could see who really killed JFK. We could see how they built the pyramids. Depending on the range of this thing, we could even watch the earth being created. Maybe even see the face of God. Prove his existence. Or lack thereof.
Colin, thank you very much for this field trip. We're all very appreciative and very impressed, I'm sure, but what does this have to do with us?
Oh, man. This project is very important to me. Its success is the sum of my life. We can't risk that something else might happen to it.
What do you mean something else?
Last month we had a break-in.
With all that security out there?
It was a very sophisticated break-in. Some radical tree huggers who thought we were doing some experiments that were destroying the earth broke in to shut us down.
How much damage did they do?
Not much, fortunately.
They wiped one of our hard drives before they were brought down.
Brought down?
Brought down.
From now on, your #1 priority is Blue Star. On occasion, I might ask you to do an errand for me, but overall, Dexter will be handling that end of the business from now on. Everything that you do, everything you are asked to do, will reflect either on the success or the defense of Blue Star. And Carolyn, you're in charge.
What?
Yes.
Why me?
Yeah, why her? She obviously doesn't understand the importance of this project.
No, actually, I don't. I think this is a complete waste of time, money, and resources.
Give it to me.
Yeah, give it to Jax. Look, Colin, Dexter is a brilliant man. He taught me everything I know about this side of the business, but he doesn't have my understanding of all the details. Give this freak show to Jax. Let me do what I do best.
Carolyn, the decision is made. Jax, I can appreciate your passion and understanding of the project, but it's that very thing that makes Carolyn the better candidate than you.
What if I say no? Well, Colin, what if I say no?
Carolyn, the decision ultimately is yours to make, but don't make it now. Think about it. Sleep on it. Give me your decision in the morning.
Tomorrow, next week, my answer's still gonna be the same. I don't want to do this.
I do.
This is a waste. Look, can we go now?
Door.
It is a bad idea, Colin.
No, it's a perfect idea.
If you're enjoying the Innocence Saga, be sure to check out the making of the saga. Available here on YouTube and for free with Amazon Prime. We actually make 10 cents if you watch it on Amazon Prime, so go over there and check it out.